Yellow, everybody, you beautiful bastards. I shouldn't say that. We're gonna be on YouTube again. I shouldn't be saying that. Anyway, hello everyone. Let me. It's pesky. We're going to be doing Among Our Creed, which is a campaign, the second new campaign of which I am recording and putting up on YouTube. I will be live streaming. However, this is only the half part of that. As always, I'd just like to thank everyone, give a little editor's note here, I guess, give a little thank you to everyone for joining us and watching. Hopefully you can follow these three lovely ladies' story and their character story, as they are going to be following the Creed, which is a big thing in my world, at least in Giganthria of the Enlight Galaxy. But we'll go through all that, as always. We record our session 0s and our session 0.5s that we post because we want our players to feel comfortable, or I want my players to feel comfortable, I should say. So if they have any questions for me and whatnot, or something goes really wrong, I can always edit it out down the road, or not even upload the session 0.5 to begin with, which would be sad, but I'd rather my players be comfortable. So let's go ahead and get started into this wonderful new adventure. Hello?
Hello?
And he's back. Get the knife. I'll hold him down.
Whoa. I've never had a group threaten me as soon as I undeafen.
Well,
First time for everything.
Quite literally, yeah.
Get ready. Get ready, boy.
First time for everything. Just adjusting your guys' volumes a little bit. Okay. I would say ladies and gentlemen, but ladies.
Well, you can to our characters.
Ladies
There's
and
one
gentlemen.
gentleman.
Ladies and gentlemen. Welcome.
He's not very gentle.
To Among Our Creed. Thank you guys for joining me. Thank you for playing in my game and whatnot. To everyone who is watching, thank you for watching and hanging out, supporting everything. Once again, guys, I'm recording this only because I don't want, like, if something goes wrong, I can always just not upload it, so to speak. But hopefully that won't be the case. We got up on the screen, obviously, going down the row, we got Haley, we got Liz, and we got Kai. I think that's the order you guys are in, right? Yeah. I had to look at my OBS. I was trying to do that by memory because I'm trying to get used to these characters, but luckily you all have like really easy to remember character names, and you're not like a particular group of people that make themselves twins and have similar names. Anyway.
Oh, we should have done that.
That would have been good. We could have been the triplets.
Oh my god.
Killer triplets.
Next time for sure.
Can we restart? I don't want my character name. New game.
New session 0. Let's do it.
All right. I didn't know I'd need it this early, but
Oh no, he's opening the bottle.
no, it's
Wow, we're like 5 minutes in.
it's Baja Blast. It's Baja Blast, everyone. Calm
Sure.
down.
Oh, okay.
Sure it is.
The poor loco. Just gonna chug it.
God, it's so good. Anyway, it's like a fucking concoction of wonderful flavors that isn't good for me. As usual, to you guys as well, if you don't know, there is a new Twitter for the Rainy Day guild and posts of updates and things like that. There's she doesn't have any art on it yet. I'll get on that one day. And there's a new YouTube channel as well, separate from my personal YouTube channel that I upload to, so that we can keep the game recordings easily accessible for everyone. So go look for those in the description, blah 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 blah. Today's game will hopefully take about 2 to 3 hours for all of you guys to get through. And this game will of course be taking place in my homebrewed universe of the Enlight Galaxy on the world of Giganthria in the time period known as the Age of Guilds, which reminds me I need to get my calendar open because you guys are starting on the same day as the other group in this world. Doesn't mean you're going to stay on the same day, but oh wow, I lost my calendar.
Oh no.
Oh,
It's in the
no.
resources.
It's always in the resources.
It is. I have it open right now.
Oh snap! Look at that. Better prepared than the DM.
It's true, honestly.
I am the new dungeon daddy.
Okay, I don't know about that.
I'm gonna sit out. I
Oh.
think.
Okay, so yeah. So you guys will be starting in Burnsworth, which is basically like summer. Each month, which really is just a season, not a month, is 100 days in this world, and it is the year of 110 after arrival. Which after arrival means something different on every world. So in this case, it means after the arrival of well, this is some history since this is the campaign you guys will be in, the Legacy Alliance, after the arrival of the fairies and the dragons, or not fairies, but the fae and the dragons, to the world of Gigantria when they started it and took a hold of it and eventually made you guys. So,
Aww.
but it will be
Parents didn't make us.
well. Your parents,
I'm gonna need to rethink my backstory.
Parents, way long ago made y'all eventually. So, lineage and all that.
Right.
Anyway, is the 26th of Burnsworth, the upcoming holiday, one of the bigger ones known throughout the world. I still have to add the rest of them, is the Burn Bright Festival.
Oh.
Which, just a fun fact. I'm throwing in a lot of fun facts. Anyway.
Wait, how is Burn Bright traditionally celebrated?
Oh god. Let me
We can use our fire spells.
let me
The whole
read
town's
this.
going down.
That is not how Burn Bright Festival is celebrated.
That's what it sounds like.
So, an entire hot-weathered activity day and cool-off night of festivities dedicated to celebrating the triumphs through half the year, held in the capital city of Solace. Although parties are often held in major communities everywhere.
Does that mean we get to go to a party?
You go to a party? Oh my god, please let us go to a party.
Please.
Not yet, but
Damn it.
Please.
in 24 days in game time, yeah.
Oh hell yeah.
This is why I play
you can-
D&D, so I can go to parties
You could always throw your
that I
own
don't get
party,
invited to.
if you wanted to.
Oh my god, yes, we're gonna.
All right,
Hell
so
yeah.
Just gonna party all the time.
this game will be in a fantasy adventure open world campaign with drama and sometimes horror atmosphere.
Can there be romance?
There's
Please.
yes. So technically
Yes,
every
yes.
genre exists since it's just life within the world, but I wanted to give like the basics out based off of your guys' group. I made this campaign to be a little bit more horror atmosphere here and there, drama, and obviously open world as most of my games are. Fantasy, of course, because we're in a fantasy setting. But yeah, romance is always an option if you want to be like, hey, that guy, he's mine now. Kidnap him and bring him home.
No, the whole
God.
party's just gonna fall in love.
With one guy? Oh god, I love triangle.
Oh my
with
gosh.
each other.
Do love potions exist in this world?
They do.
Oh no.
So do love spells.
Haley and I are gonna get up to some shit. So sorry, Liz.
Love me, bitch. Love me.
Oh, you don't love me? You reject me? I don't think so.
All right. Music will be used in this game and in this session. And now we get to do luck points, which is the one homebrew mechanic I'm actually going to explain to you guys because it matters to you a lot. So let me find luck points real quick here. Luck points replace inspiration. Inspiration traditionally in D&D is a reward that the DM can give to players for having good RP, being a good sport, being creative, helping out with the game somehow, etc. Both in character and out of character sort of reward thing, and normally it would just allow you to choose any role in the game that you have to spend a point of inspiration because you only get one to basically roll advantage for that thing. Now, that's cool and all, but I replaced it with something from a YouTuber named Luke Hart, DM, and I really liked his replacement for it. Basically, players can spend these luck points that they earn to subtract or add to their dice rolls or an ally's dice rolls. So basically, I roll a d6 to determine how many luck points you are rewarded. And you can spend those points on a 1-to-1 ratio if used on your own roll. And they are spent on a 2-to-1 ratio if they are used on an ally's roll. So let's say you wanted to add 5 to your own roll, you would only have to use 5 luck points. If you wanted to add it to someone else's roll that is an ally of yours, that'd be 10 luck points.
And I'm selfish.
And these luck points will accumulate over time, so you can save them or use them instantly. You do whatever you want with them, they're yours. They're basically for good roleplay. They're for good roleplay. They're not like a thing to go for. They just exist, and it's usually like if I see something I like, oh, I thought that was really good on your part to do that, or thanks for keeping the secret for me out of character. You know, I might give you one. So I'm gonna give some right now to you guys, just because I do that for any new game where my players are joining me, and for playing. So, Haley.
Yep.
Here's yours. You get
Come on.
5 luck points
Give
if you
it to
want
me,
to write
baby.
that down somewhere.
Yeah. On my character sheet, or do I just keep it alone?
You can write it down on your character sheet if you'd like. That'd be a smart idea. Or you can put it in a notepad somewhere if you have notes open, whatever. Some people keep notes for for game sessions, some people don't. This one is for you, Liz. Yep. As I expected.
Yeah, I did too.
And here you go, Kai. It's lagging. There we go, 5. Oh,
Or Liz.
Liz, I'm sorry, but you get 1 luck point.
It's alright.
In the future, you'll get more. It's fine. But those are your starting luck points. Go ahead and write them down on your character sheet somewhere. If you want, my other group use them where it says like other resource and whatnot, and they just put luck points and then kept track of how many luck points they have, etc. on your character sheet. We can go over that later. Do you guys have any questions for me before we get started?
No.
No.
Hold on.
I have a
What the
question.
hell?
What the fuck was that?
That was me practicing for later.
Mm.
So,
Oh.
Oh.
Right, you're gonna be gargling something like
as per usual at any point in the game, although the general idea is to try not to slow down the game too much, you feel free to ask questions during the session at any point. That is actually what this particular session is for. This half session, or session 0, whatever you want to call it, is so that you guys can get familiar with your characters and the mechanics of the game and the world, and whether you're feeling your character or not, you're feeling it out, trying to understand some things, get used to your own role play, all that good jazz. Okay, let me just read through some notes here. Oh god, it went so quiet. You guys are scaring me.
Good. That's the whole point.
Good.
It's working, guys. Keep it up.
Yes, in all caps it says, be patient with them. Yes. Okay, cool. Stuff that I'm already following, thankfully. We did the maps tutorial, and now it is time to jump into Among Our Creed.
Among Us.
Among Us.
Among Us.
I vote Pluvio.
Yeah,
Whoa,
he
whoa,
seems
whoa,
a little
whoa.
sus.
Hold the fucking phone.
There's phones in this?
Jesus Christ.
Can I call my mom?
There is a spell called Sending where you can like say a certain amount of words to someone once a week from a long distance.
I'm gonna send my parents a letter.
That's fine. You have to write it though.
Yeah, I can write, I think.
I think.
That's good. That's good.
All right. Let's bring it in. You guys can adjust your volume, as I mentioned before, with the master music volume level slider on the far right. I'm going to do so for myself. All right. In the village of Paleochem, which translates in common to Old Halfway, there is this old, not rusted, but showing some of its age tavern known as the Old Timer Crow. It is a tavern that each of you, in your own regards, whether you were traveling or you heard word from a long carry, have come to understand has a secret meeting of the Legacy Creed going on. You're not quite sure many of the details, as it's secret and kept on the hush-hush, but it does say that is some particularly seasoned and experienced warriors of the Creed that are looking for help with a very important problem in the local region. Not just for the village, but the entire region. There's good chance of reward. There's good chance of adventure. And since it is being run by this quote-unquote portion of the Creed, it makes sense that, you know, your ethics will not, and your morals won't be too harshly twisted or turned. So arriving first to the tavern, we'll roll a d4, and if it hits, we'll say if it hits 4, then we just re-roll. I hate my fucking luck, man. Every time that I do this. There we go. Kai. Your character arrives first to this tavern within this small village. This really old elven village that is reminiscent of past ages culturally. Has been rebuilt after the great collapse of kingdoms. It's admirable, in a way, how these people have stuck to their traditions after such a long time. Most of the architecture is humble wood and thatch. There's a few small farms and small shops being run by undoubtedly generations of families. In the middle of a huge meadow is where this village sat before you rode into town, or into village. You are at the front of the Old Timer Crow, which does, in metal plating, have a nice black sign. Not a lot of rust, as it seems to be shined. The wood seems to be kept clean. Of course, matching the old wooden elven architecture. It all has a nice charm to it. Taking a step in, if you would like. Would you like to step into the tavern?
Of course, yeah.
Yeah. Stepping into the tavern, it smells of freshly cooked seafood being served, as this village is close to a small little bay. Let me turn my music down again just a tad. It's going too hard.
Too hard.
It's going too hard.
Slaps. This song fucking slaps.
The villager patrons are happily toasting and celebrating a hard day's work. And there is a set of stairs on the right side of the building that leads up to a few rooms. Could possibly be for rent. Behind the bar itself, you see a rosy-looking half-elven man serving drinks. And you see a majority of tables. Given the size of the village, many of them are empty, but the ones that are filled are joyous and very pleasant. Games, drinks. There's a fireplace lit and going with a, say an elk's head mounted up there, given the region and the hunting. There's big old wine barrels and beer barrels and ale barrels underneath the staircase mainly. And some of the stools along the bar and around the tables are humbly old, not used anymore barrels themselves. Being within this beautiful tavern, standing at the entrance, go ahead and tell us what your character looks like and a little bit about them.
Okay. She comes from a city. I think we agreed on Luminous. She's a tabaxi, obviously, standing about 5'3", 4-ish, with white fur and black accents and blue eyes. She has a longbow and clearly is an archer of some type. And that's pretty much what I think you would get from her at a glance.
Okay. I will throw the music back on that slaps, as Haley put it.
Slapping.
What would you like to do within this tavern?
I think I'm gonna sit at an empty table and just kind of check out what's going on.
Alrighty. Easily enough. Take a seat. Do you want to sit towards the entrance, farther back towards the bar, towards the fire, towards people?
Towards the back, but somewhere I can see the door.
Okay. It's a nice little table set up for technically 4, but 2 of them are the barrels. So you can take a chair or a barrel. They don't have a menu set out or anything, but they do have a nice lit candle in a candle holder. A couple of people give you a glance. You do see other tabaxis within this place. You see gnomes. You see a couple dragonborns, but mainly it is elves. A few humans right in there. As you are not too far off the coast of... Well, you are far off, but... As far as you can get to a big civilization, you're close to Gleamday and Luminous, which is where more light-touched oriented races would be, such as humans, elves, etc. There is probably like 1 or 2 goblins in there that are light-touched, which, for those of you that are unfamiliar with light-touched, basically in my world that is a homebrew. That means that what would normally be a monstrous creature has been blessed with light energy or magic, and has the ability of their own choice and free will and to be heightened in evolution. So they're civilized, basically. There's some civilized goblins basically walking around. All right. Time for another roll, my friends.
I hope it's another 4.
God damn it.
Kai again.
All right, Kai, you're coming back
Damn
in.
it. Come on. Come on.
Sorry,
There
Liz, we're
we
not
go.
in this game.
All
We're
right.
banned.
Ailey,
Oh no.
your character arrives into town, or rather into this small little village. As previously stated, beautiful elven little village out in the meadow, closest to a small bay, so you can smell the beautiful sea air coming in. But you can also smell the food that is being cooked deliciously and prepared at a tavern nearby. There's a multitude of buildings that are closer to the tavern as the center of the village. Pretty much dirt roads. Kind of old-fashioned for the most part, very in tune with nature. And you approach the front of the tavern.
Oh no.
You see,
I guess I'm gonna. Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
you see the old sign is all I was gonna say, is the the metal-plated Old Timer Crow. And this is the place.
All right, I'll follow my nose and go in because it smells good.
Haley's character slams her nose to the floor like a dog.
And I'm like, oh yeah, that smells fucking good.
As I take a drink of this Mountain Dew.
Please note, my character will not be interacting with that.
You didn't see it. You didn't see it. The door was closed, right?
So, assuming that you don't actually do that, you may enter if you'd like.
Well, no one saw, right? The door was still closed. Okay, I won't do that. But yes, I'll enter.
All right. As you enter, you get a few glances that look at you. Go ahead and give me the first roll of the game.
Oh, why me? Just kidding. Okay, roll.
Give me an insight check.
Oh my god. Ooh. Do I click? Oh, I did it.
We will take the 10. And make sure you turn advantage to normal.
Oh, how did I do that? Oh,
On your
sorry.
character sheet. Yep. So,
Look at that, gamers.
this isn't the first time that you've gotten these glances.
Yep.
Some people that seemed more maybe adept to particular means of study, we'll leave it very general, get an off feeling about you and look at you, but then quickly look back to their tables. Anyone else that's looking is just like, oh, a new face. Happy, joyful. Some of them greet you and throw up their tankards and whatnot, too drunk to really even tell. They're like, hey, Bob! welcome back! And not even looking at you as they take a big old sip of their tankard.
Nice.
You see that there is plenty of tables. You see that there is a half-elf barkeep who is currently serving people drinks. Very cozy and warm in here. There's definitely tables to sit at that seem empty. There's one table that has a tabaxi sitting at it. And a couple open chairs, but nobody is sitting with them. Where would you like to sit? Or what would you like to do, rather?
Is there seats at the bar where the guy is, the bartender?
Yes.
Oh, okay. How is it laid out? Can I still is there like a side to it where I can sit and still oversee? Or no? I have my back to everyone.
You can definitely like sit along the wall if you mean.
Yeah, and I can still oversee some people.
Yeah, there's no booths in this tavern. It is all just wooden tables.
It's all, yeah. Okay, I'll stand at the bar with my best bro, the bartender.
Alrighty, your best bro. Okay.
I don't even know him. But I'll pretend he is.
And go ahead and tell us what your character looks like.
Oh, okay. Okay. So he looks like a man. He has like a dark brown beard. He has a green like cloak kind of thing covering like his face, not covering his face, but it's pretty hidden. Yeah. Yeah.
Hard, right?
Yeah, like that's what he looks like. He looks not like maybe he's a little dirty, but not that dirty, kind of kept. Yeah.
Dirty ass looking ass.
What? Yeah, stinky ass, motherfucking bitch ass, punk ass bitch.
All right.
That's what he looks like.
All right.
Fun editing this,
I don't know what he
Fluvia.
looks like.
Huh?
I said have fun editing this.
Oh, it's not getting edited. This is all going up.
Oh,
This is
yikes.
raw.
Oh god.
Yeah, no reason so far to edit anything.
Oh, do I need to say my name
No.
or no? We didn't. Okay. Not
Honestly,
introducing.
honestly, it might be best to hold on to it, but a lot of people hold on to it till they actually meet in character.
Okay. I will hold on to this.
So you take your seat. The bartender says, "I'll be with you in one moment." This very happy, rosy, smiley half elf.
Oops.
However, I don't have to roll for this one, thank God.
No, I think you should.
Yeah, we can just for fun. See if you can get a 2.
So,
Just
oh, I fucked up. I tried fudging
What
the
a-
roll. Don't worry about it. I was trying
It's
to
like,
be
what's
a
a
memer.
2DF?
Anyway,
2D fun.
Liz,
Too damn fun.
your character.
Mm-hmm.
You come across the same village as before. Hello, Chim. Look over it. Seems to be the right place. You head into the village. A couple people running around, doing their daily chores. Seems to be midday. Yes, there's people drinking in the tavern midday.
Of course.
Nice.
Wasn't
That-
even a question.
No.
That smell of fresh seafood hits your nose instantly as you come towards
Oh.
the door.
Yeah.
Because that seems to be what's on the menu today. There's also hints of like maybe cooked chicken or fresh vegetables and produce being cut. You do see that there's now a person riding up with a horse who is stopping in the front of the tavern, and they hook their horse up to the post and head on in. They give you like a happy nod. They look like they're ready to get drunk. You look up, you see a
Nice.
sign that says Old Timer Crow in metal placard onto the front of the building. Would you like to head in?
Yeah.
Alrighty. As you push open the doors and head in, and by the way, it has like saloon type doors.
Mm-hmm.
This time, you are greeted with interesting looks at first from some mistrusting individuals, and then some other individuals that seem more so happy to see such an exotic looking individual. Hashtag casual racism. So, same guy that greeted Haley's character leans back this time, laughing. Looks at you with like these watery eyes from laughing so hard, and goes back to drinking. Doesn't even acknowledge you. Just looks at you. Would you go ahead and describe your character for us?
Of course. She is a tiefling. She has light green skin, brown eyes, and her hair is green and blue, split down the middle. She is 4'9".
Sure.
she
Sorry, continue.
Damn.
and she just looks happy to be there.
No.
Big old
I will
smile.
die for her immediately. Just telling you right now. We must protect her at all costs.
Oh, wait, I didn't say my height.
What's your height?
That's right.
I'm 5'11" because I couldn't give him the confidence to say that he's 6 foot.
Oh, I love it.
You are a tall individual. All right.
Compared to
I'm a big boy.
Yeah, if you stood next to Liz, you'd be towering.
Could she just like climb up on my shoulders and
Well, we shall
Oh,
find
no.
out.
no?
Oh god.
Liz, what does your character wish to do?
She'll probably go to the bar and have a seat and just strike up conversation with the bartender.
Alrighty. The bartender puts a finger up to you and says, "I'll be there in one moment." As he's helping what seems to be a group of orcish workers and big buff human workers that are harassing him about something in a playful manner. With all of you now within the Old Timer Crow, You look around, and after a few moments, bartender does come over to you guys. Hello there. My name is Lucas Softcock. How may I help you?
It was... What?
Lucas Softcock.
Very nice to meet you, Mr. Softcock.
Head of the Softcock family.
Of course, yeah.
Owner of the Old Timer Crow. Can I get you something to drink?
Not anything to drink, but some food would be nice.
What would you like?
What would you recommend? What's your best dish here?
And he puts his finger up, smiles. He's got like that. When I say rosy and joyful, think like Christmas characters.
Love it.
He goes back into the kitchen. You hear a couple rustles and bustles. And he calls out and he goes, "Hun! We have a few new patrons." All right, no, I'm kidding. All right, easy. I'll get them something cooked up. After about a few moments, comes out, and in front of you is a fresh oyster salad.
Nice.
He then starts to clean a glass, classic style, and looks to you, Haley.
Oh no.
What can I get you?
I want to call him Mr. Soft.
That is his name.
Wait, let me get into character. All right. Howdy. Can I please get an ale, please? Thank you, Miss Softcock.
An ale right away.
Thank you.
And he leans down below. You hear some liquid pour. He comes back up and with a very gentle place, because he's a gentle man, sets a tankard full of fresh ale down for you.
Thank you, good sir.
I haven't seen either of you here before. Are you new to the village?
Yes, I am.
Yeah. Just doing some traveling.
Rightio, well, you traveled to the right place. This is the most food you're gonna get anywhere in this village. Although most of our residents are hunters and fishers, I'm the one that does the best cooking. And he smiles proudly.
Aww.
So she's just gonna go to town on this food, like, not holding anything back. Hands, you know, no manners.
Hell yeah.
Love it.
Hands, no manners.
Can I?
Yeah, she's using her hands to eat.
Oh,
She's got no
eat.
manners.
I thought you meant him, and I was like, Jesus Christ.
No!
That's a married man.
Food!
Mr. Softcock ain't so.
Alrighty, well.
Can my character, can he look over at Liz? Well, Liz's character in just amazement.
Yeah,
In
you
awe.
do so. Easily enough.
Okay, I'm just going to be like, wow. That's all I say. But like quietly, you know, like to myself, like mumbling kind of.
Well, you've got quite an appetite on you. Excuse me one moment. I'm going to go do my rounds and see if anybody needs any refills. And he walks the exit of the bar, and he heads over to your table, Kai, as you are the newest patron to walk in at a table. And he says, "Hello, miss. Anything I can get you?"
We'll actually have whatever the gal at the bar is having.
Ah, the fresh oyster salad. That's a wonderful choice.
She seems to be enjoying it.
Quite right. She's got an appetite. Maybe I could man, I might have to get her one on the house. Right, well, and he looks at you for a moment. Do you have any of your gear on you?
Yes, I am armed.
Okay.
I'm packing.
Like my bow is very obvious. Like clearly I want to have it within reach.
All right, cool. That's the way. I am armed. I will shoot this man right now. No, I'm kidding.
One wrong move.
Alrighty. He looks to you, and he leans down for a moment. And he goes, "I'll have your food out right away, but could I interest you in anything more than anything more special than just an order of oyster salad?" Go ahead and give me an insight check.
Oh no.
Oh,
Ooh.
nice unnatural
Oh my
20.
god.
You've been through. You've seen people try to use Thieves' Cant with you before, and I don't know if you speak it or not. This isn't Thieves' Cant. This is just a man who is very humble and lovable and joyful, trying to use code. And he is asking you essentially, and giving the impression of, are you here for the meeting, for the secret meeting that's been advertised?
Yes, I am.
Ooh.
Right, so, well, just a moment and I'll have your food out, and in a bit I'll gather you up and everyone else for their special order and take them to the chef personally. And he smiles, and still cleaning this glass, by the way. This thing's gonna be sparkling. And you see him walk off. You probably overhear Liz's character fucking munching again. Walks off, walks around. One of the patrons at the bar looks over to your character, Liz.
Oh.
Dun dun dun.
Oh, music stopped. Oh.
I'm tempted
Going to charm her?
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm tempted. The music caught me off guard. I was tempted to go into like a romantic, like, hello. I am Fabio. No.
Like a rose?
He looks over to you, and it is one of the orcish men sitting on the end of his group.
Mm.
Hello. Haven't seen your face around here before.
No, I just got here today.
Let me just hold on. I got a frog in my throat.
No, take your time, get it out.
He takes a swig. Oh. Right. Well, nice to meet your acquaintance. And he puts a hand out. Shake your hand.
She looks at her hands that are like full of food. Looks at him and then shakes his hand.
Oh, I've dealt with dirt all day. And you can see that he is covered in dirt and sweat.
Nice.
That's quite all right. I don't mind a little bit of dirtiness.
No.
Oh, God.
Is this conversation audible to like me?
He's not being quiet, yeah.
Okay.
Are you with this fella? Hello there. Looks over to you, Haley.
Oh no. Howdy.
Howdy
I'm
there.
just gonna like cheers my glass to him, you know?
He cheers you enough to where it spills a bit on Liz's food.
Oh no! Soggy!
A little salad dressing there.
Yeah, it's not gonna stop her.
Oh, sorry about that. Fuck.
It's completely fine. You didn't do anything wrong.
You sure about that? I can get you another one if you'd like.
Oh no, I'm getting quite full. I'm fine.
Alrighty. Well, name's Timber. If you
Oh.
need it, because the DM just decided that. If you need anything, just let me and the folks here know. We'll take care of everyone, new and not. I know this is an elvish town, but everyone's welcome. We're technically a bunch of under the queen. You know, all that. As you know that you are not technically under the queen's jurisdiction right now.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna look over here for a moment and talk to these guys. See if I get another round from that guy. He's he's too nice. And he slaps the thing, makes the whole bar shake a little bit.
Jesus.
Big strong man you are.
Who said that? I'll fight you right now.
Wait, I didn't say anything.
God.
Character. No.
Tavern fun. No, I'm kidding. There is a feat called Tavern Brawler, by the way.
Oh god.
Luckily, he doesn't have it.
Yeah, that's a good thing.
Anyway,
Maybe.
as he goes to talk back to his people, Kai, you are the first to notice, or your character is the first to notice, oh god, hold on.
Grow up.
You are the first to notice a young, beautiful halfling walk through the door. She's got black hair with a couple dyed spots on it. Does not seem like she's from this region. She does have a beautiful, like, not crimson, much lighter red that kind of fits with the rest of her white fitted outfit. Kind of like a nutcracker outfit a little bit. And she is carrying what seems to be a case of a viola or violin or some string instrument as she holds her bow in the other hand. And she smiles upon entering very briefly before going over to a corner of the room, pushing away some tables and chairs. She gets greeted by the owner, Mr. Lucas Softcock, and she seems to have a conversation with him for a couple of seconds, and he gives her a nod. She pulls out, and she begins to play. Everyone in the tavern starts to mellow out, not under a magical effect, but just in the piece. Starts to mellow out as the Mr. Lucas comes back to you two at the bar. It's Nelly, and he goes, right, well, is there anything else I can get you both?
No, I'm good.
I'm also going to decline. No, thank you, sir.
Rightio. Well, and he leans in. Perhaps could I interest you in anything more special than just an order? And he looks at both of you with a glance. You can both roll me an insight check.
Oh, boy,
Definitely
here we
thought he was
go.
propositioning me first.
Okay. It takes you both like maybe half a second to realize that, oh yeah, we're here for that. As this seems too out of character for him, he is talking about the meeting that you're supposed to be here for.
Oh, yes, that. Yes.
Yes, that is why I am here, sir. Yes.
Well,
I have traveled a long way.
well, if you two wonderful individuals would follow me, we're going to go grab another while everyone's a little calmer now, thanks to Miley playing her wonderful violin. we can go ahead and head out back to the entrance. If you'll just follow me real quick. And he doesn't go out back immediately. He struts over to your table, Kai. Hold on, let me play the music again because I don't want it to play the same thing over and over. It's on shuffle for a reason. Anyway, he struts over to Kai's table. Do you guys follow?
Yes.
He did say to go outside, didn't he?
He said, "Follow me outside."
Oh, he said
yeah.
follow? Oh, okay, then I'll follow him.
Okay. To follow behind, kind of push through. There's more patrons coming in. He leans down kind of like a butler would with a plate behind his back, except it's his glass, to you, Kai, and he goes, it would appear that your special order is ready. If you would like to follow me.
All right, I get up and I follow him.
Alrighty. A tabaxi joins you both.
Nice.
Meow.
A meow.
Was that in character?
No, that wasn't in a country accent.
Yeah, a character about to get real racist. Hold on.
It's gonna be that tavern brawl after all.
He leads you past the bar, and back into the kitchen. There you see his beautiful wife. If I could describe it in nature, I would say more of a of our Earth world, an Asian sort of look to them, with sort of traditional looking dress on and whatnot, as she looks like she's getting prepared for something. She's not actually cooking anymore, because it seems like most of the orders are prepared and up on the counter. She does not seem to be from this region, obviously. She looks at you all while putting on makeup. She's putting on blush currently with a little mirror. And she goes, "Oh dear, are you taking them to the And he goes, yes, it's quite all right. We promised them safe passage and whatnot, safe hideout, and they're getting their pay. I'll have these orders out right away. Don't thank you for helping tonight. Can you go check on our son, please?" And she nods her head and says, "Of course, we wouldn't want to miss the ball." And they smile at each other, very lovey-dovey. It leads you to the back door. It leads you out back, which the back of the place leads to a dirt grass alleyway, I guess is the best way to explain it, as there is another set of buildings behind this tavern. But there is a cellar door that is currently chain and bolted. And on the cellar door is what all of you would recognize, you don't even have to roll for it, is the Legacy Creed symbol, one of them, because there's many versions of it, which is a rough drawing. And I will draw it for you guys right now, just because, to help. The top of the screen is a circle, and then 7 lines through it, and there is an L in the middle of it.
Okay.
You guys know that this means, there's different ways to draw this. There's much more fancier, less crude ways of drawing it for sure. Things like the Crusaders and whatnot would draw it like the more fancy way. But you know that this basically is a symbol that represents following the way of the Legacy Creed. The 7 different scratch marks, if they were able to actually color the symbol that they've made, would be colored of the rainbow. And the circle represents your life and the life cycle, the continuity of your legacy, and the little scratch marks going through the circle represent you being able to choose your own path and everyone's diversity. He looks to you all, and he's got a little bronze key. And he goes, "Alrighty, the tavern will be closed up probably by the time that you come out. Its closing hours are early today, as me and my wife are going out to an occasion across the river. It's going to be, well, we paid for airship travel to get there on time, but it's going to be quite a journey. Actually, all of you can roll insight if you would like. It's an optional roll.
Ooh.
I'm gonna take. Yeah.
17, 21. Okay. Is that 12 what you rolled?
Oh, I think so.
All right, cool. Because there's so many insights. Kai, you realize that there's no public airship transportation nearby, per se. Most of it is sea-based. And it's just something kind of interesting that he has enough money maybe to get either a... Well, that's a 21, so something private or maybe something suspicious, who knows. But by some means or another, he's getting private travel. He looks to you all, smiles, and unlocks the lock. Sorry, what were you gonna say?
I just said all right.
He opens the cellar, and down below you can hear hearty laughter. And he just stands there waiting to see what you guys do. What do you guys do?
I do not go first.
I'll
I'll go first.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you go. Send the little one down first.
Like, I specifically linger at the back and go last.
All right.
Like, I'm suspicious.
We'll send Liz down first. Bait. See what happens. If Liz goes first, I'll follow after her.
You have no choice. No, I'm kidding.
Get shoved down the stairs.
The wholesome tiefling, the odd-looking man from out of town, and the suspicious cat all head down.
Wait, before I go, I do thank the innkeeper for his hospitality.
Oh, that's quite all right. I like to support good causes. He smiles and winks at you.
Oh.
All right. Then I go in. A little bit creeped out.
And he closes the cellar doors without locking this time. You don't hear any lock. And as you head down, the hearty laughter becomes a bit louder. Give me just a moment here. Let's see here. Nah, that's too peaceful. Sure, why not?
Death metal.
I have that. Hold on.
We're all gonna die.
And what you hear as the ultimate boss rises.
Oh, God.
I want to kill some shit right now.
No, I'm kidding. I kid. Anyway. As you head down, there's some hearty laughter. It's only a couple steps down, and you see this basically makeshift cellar into a meeting room. The meeting room. It's a bit chilly, obviously, because it's a cellar. The walls are made of stone bricks, resembling like a fancied up version of a cellar. There's large dark oak wooden tables on the sides, like small ones for a pair to sit at, and then there's one big meeting one in the middle, with many untaken seats surrounding it. Matter of fact, almost all of them, except for the ones opposite of where you guys are sitting, are untaken. Are standing, I mean. On the sides, between the tables, along the walls, are unarmored knight statues that stand at attention, just kind of chilling there, very obviously not alive. And you get a different change of smell. It's like jovial rosemary and slightly alcoholic smelling down here.
Yummy.
And you guys are greeted by a very happy voice. Hey there! Look at that! We actually are going to get some help. Isn't that fucking wonderful? Fucking by my beard. I swear. You see a stout and round dwarf with plate armor on that covers most of him up.
Do they have a beard?
And he has a beard that is golden blonde.
Oh.
Oh.
He actually stands up in his chair, but he's taller.
Aww.
I take it that you all got my wonderfully informed letter for the legacy to come on and help us down in this wonderful little village.
Yeah, I did.
Yes, sir, I did.
I nod, but I don't say anything.
Roy, wonderful. The name is Bruckhead Earthgut. Everyone, if you want to take a seat, wonderful colleagues of mine, go ahead and take a seat. And you see this dragonborn, who is rather lean for being a dragonborn, wearing what appears to be the outfit of a cleric of an old kingdom. So old, tattered up kingdom symbols on it. Sits down, very stoic and kind of calm. On the opposite side of the room is probably a race that caught you very quickly. Your attention is a humanoid gorgon. Their hair is of light green shades of snakes that rest peacefully. Her eyes are crystal, seeming gold with white bordering around the iris. And she's got kind of that crazy unblinking look, although she does blink every now and then. And she seems light touched, which would mean that she's civilized. She takes a seat, kind of huffs and puffs to herself and crosses her arm, waiting for this to start. And Bruckhead jumps up on the table now. I forget, did you guys say you were going to take a seat? I don't remember.
You didn't ask.
Yeah, we'll take a seat though. Or
I'll
my
sit.
character will.
I definitely sit with them if they sit together. They seem like the least concerning of everyone here.
Are you guys sitting at the opposite end of the table, along the sides, close to them, away from them?
Well,
Not like super far away from them,
Yeah.
Okay.
but not.
Where are
close.
they
Like
sitting?
midway. Like midway.
Yeah.
Yeah. So think of a long, like, rectangular meeting table.
Mhm.
Okay.
And they're sitting on the opposite end of where you guys were when you entered. They're
Okay,
sitting
so-
close together.
So maybe just across from them? I don't know.
Well,
I would sit like halfway up the table, like not so far as to be like insulting, but not so close as to indicate that I'm like super 100% on board yet.
all right.
Oh.
Okay. So you each take your seats. And Earthgut speaks up. All right, here's the plan. We need a bunch of young, wonderful fighters to go kill something for us. And the Gorgon humanoid sighs out loud very audibly before face palming. It's not that simple. You need to learn to actually deal with your thoughts before you speak. He goes, "Excuse me, snakes for brains. I don't think I fucking asked you. I'm the one here with the plan, and we're gonna do this perfectly." She looks at him, and the snakes begin to hiss at him.
Oh, fuck.
And she just gives him a glare. The Dragonborn doesn't move or open his eyes, but he very calmly speaks aloud. You have to give me a moment here as most of my dragonborns have a certain voice to them that requires change.
Change is good. Okay.
Test.
Yep.
Test.
Oh.
We'll leave it right there. You will, have to forgive them. It's not quite... Our diplomacy isn't quite their strong suit.
You see that this is an older dragonborn who seems like he's seen the light of war, day, and everything else. Possibly was there during the collapse, which was the fall of kingdoms, basically. And he speaks up once more.
Where are our manners? I am Yared Jinyax. And this here...
She cuts him off. I am Mergith. And she just like stares you down with those unblinking eyes. Not in an aggressive manner, but that's just her natural look. Which can be off-putting, but it's up to you how you interpret that.
We all shit our pants.
Yes. Don't allow him to speak for me in terms of diplomacy. I represent a particular faction of the Creed that is dealing with, well, more monstrous individuals. We are trying to get 100% equal representation amongst Creed members, but some of which aren't the brightest. Anyway, and the snakes start to unjumble as her personality starts to come out a little more. As my big-gutted friend here was going to say, there is a particular problem against the Creed and what it stands for. We are simply looking for youthful adventurers to send out and take care of such a problem. But, I apologize for taking control of the conversation I'm not so good with. Well, I'm getting used to social normalities of humanoids. And she seems like a bit off in her own world. And Burkhead speaks up. Right, you fucking are! And that's why we're gonna get you there one day, lass. Anyway, she pretty much summed up the proposition very well. But, again, we apologize for lack of manners. What is all of your names? Are you even a part of the Creed? Why are you here? And he smiles, kind of like half joking with that comment.
I don't think he was joking.
Well, my name is Heaven Rayburn. Just gonna give like a small bow.
Aw. Hello. My name is Bryn Barrick. You can call me Barbecue if you like.
They all look at you.
Yeah. I definitely give Bryn a side eye as I introduce myself, and I just say, you can call me Nimble.
Right, well, it's a pleasure to meet you, Nimble, and, Heaven, and Barbecue. Is that seriously what you like to be called?
You can call me Bryn if you're not too comfortable with Barbecue.
I mean, I'd
Some
call
people
you
think
shit
it's weird.
stain on my boot if you wanted to. I don't care. As long as
that's
you
my
do.
king. I would
As long as you do the job right, that's all I care about.
You can call me Brand, sir.
An absolute astonishment, Mergith retreats her snakes behind her so that they're looking away from the table to give more of a hair appearance, like dreads. It looks to you all. She's also wearing a black... All right, I need you to keep it in your pants. She's wearing a black slitted dress.
Oh.
Kind of like that one bad guy. I don't remember her damn name. That one bad guy from One Punch Man. That sort of dress. With a couple of sequins here and there, or metal, like light metal stitched into the fabric to make a pattern. And she speaks up and goes, well, yes, God, I wish I was better with this whole banter thing. Evan, you said it was. She looks to you, Evan. Hello?
Wait, sorry, I think my internet kind of like...
Oh no, you're
up.
fine. She looks to you and goes, Evan, was it?
Yes.
Quite right. And you're nimble, and you are your barbecue. And she says,
Yes, hello, ma'am.
She says that with an accent that makes it sound kind of funny. As it's so like out of touch with her. She goes, well, if the three of you would be willing, we offer assistance and consider ourselves a small meeting of old timers that deal with things that we think other branches of the creed are not doing so well with, the bigger ones. However, this one particularly is of a small feat, but large consequence if we don't deal with it right away. Are any of you familiar with a creature known as a... Let me pronounce this correctly. Ah, yes. It's gonna be hard for her to say. A berbalang.
Oh, what?
A berbalang.
It doesn't ring a bell.
Also, if you guys think like you don't know, like your character doesn't know, that's totally fine. But if you think your character might know, you can always ask me and I'll say roll a history check.
I don't think my character would know.
My
Is-
character
is this
might
like-
know.
Creature? Like an animal? Like,
No, it is a monster.
oh, monster. Fuck.
It is a very
Uh-oh.
rare monster. The chances of any of you knowing are very slim, so I'd probably have you roll at disadvantage.
Okay.
You know what? What was her name again?
Mergith, I believe.
Margaret. I have heard stories from people I've met along the way. I believe I know what you're talking about. Maybe.
Now, are you being truthful or are you lying?
Like boasting or
No, I'm telling the truth. Like I feel like I've heard the word before.
Okay.
That's what I'm gonna say.
Right. Well, it's good to know that at least one of you has some experience. There is a berbalang that has been causing problems for the small communities around here. And that is particularly what we wish to train a new generation for. Well, train can go as far as you want it to, but we particularly mean... and she takes a second to try to gain her thoughts and goes, we particularly just mean that we wish to leave our legacy in the hands of others. That way that these small communities don't fall victim to so many that have already fallen with both the age of guilds and the great collapse. It's devastating. And then blame gets shifted everywhere. We need some individuals that are of good heart. Can we trust you all in that regard?
Yes,
Yeah.
ma'am, absolutely.
She looks to you, Nimble.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Yep, of course. Of course.
She raises a brow with the way that you've said it, and she goes, well, that's good enough for me.
Damn. There's no standard.
Brickhead, would you like to fill them in with the rest? All righty. And he gets situated. His little plate mail shifts around a bit. And he puts some maps and some notes and slides them down to you all. And I don't have those physically ready for you. Instead, we will just use this map that's on the screen. And I'll draw as needed. He, after shifting and whatnot, says, well, man, fuck it. I might as well come over there. And he gets up onto the the table, and walks over to you, and he points to the village that you guys are in, and he goes, this obviously is where you all are. Well, up in this region somewhere. And he makes a circle with his quill. This, with many other circles that are already fainted there, this is the whereabouts of this little fucker. Okay? It's a Berbalang. They're spies. No honor and not to be trusted. I'm just looking around at all of you. We need this little bastard found, and we need him dealt with. Either killed, information brought out of him, or everything that he has stolen, whatever you can manage, and we'll pay adequately. But you'll also be doing the Creed a great favor because, well, we've been informed by particular informants that a Berbalang has capabilities of gathering knowledge obsessively, and they're very good at it. And we've had scout reports from sources that we would be glad to share with you later if you're successful and don't die. Oh, don't die. That's a bad part. Don't never die. Okay?
I love this guy.
If you die, we can't fucking bring you back. Anyway, the Berbalang. He resides in a lair somewhere with all of the information that he's collected of our local region. And then he circles this region. And then he circles this region. And he goes, these particular regions are not looked so much anymore by the Kingdom of Light as far as we know. High Queen Amanda needs to get off of her high horse ass, sick or not, and come over here with her troops or something and start defending these places so that we don't have... And then he gets interrupted by Mergith. Get to the point. Right. Anyway. Our job is to protect these communities. Our job. You're welcome to join us in this, but for right now, we're just offering a job. With payment, maybe some skill and knowledge, and who knows, you can keep whatever that fucker has. Unless it's info. We want info. Get into his cave, his lair. Deal with him. Deal with whatever's down there. I'm sure there's something fucked up. Tell us, if you come back alive, hopefully. Tell us whether he looks corrupted or not.
Oh.
And all of you know that corrupted is basically the opposite of light touched. It means that King Zedekis, High King Zedekis, and his forces of chaos have basically influenced magically to possess creatures and force them to the will of the evil in the world. Is basically a nice general summary. If he is corrupted, then we know that Zedekis has had contact with him, or one of Zedekis's soldiers, lieutenants, somebody, and he's now a very dangerous little pest flying around. Now, I see that wonderful bow on your back, and he turns to you, Nimble. Do you also have your gear on you, Liz and Haley?
Yes. I don't know how I would be able to hide it.
Okay.
I'm packing, you know what I'm saying?
And then he looks to Nimble, and I see you also have your gear. And you, that's a mighty nice mace. And he slowly unsheathes from his back a hammer. A war hammer. No, it's bigger than him. For sure.
Hell yeah.
And he like pats it, not like he's gonna hit you, but like he's proud of it, and he goes, now, there's only 3 of you. Is there anybody else on the way that you know of? For the love of God. Gods
No,
be blessed.
I think it's just us.
Yeah, I think we're the only ones.
Gods be damned.
Oh no.
And he smacks, hold on. He smacks his drink away like I just did. All right. Well, luckily we thought that nobody was gonna come. So, we're glad to have you here. And he goes to extend a hand to all of you to shake.
Heaven's gonna shake his hand.
Yep, I will shake his hand as well.
Yeah, I shake his hand as well.
Nice hearty shake. Very powerful. This man is really strong.
Wait, isn't this guy really short?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not gonna say it. Never mind. Okay, yep.
He's about 3 feet tall, and no, his dick isn't in your face.
No,
So-
I was gonna no, I'm not gonna say it. Nope, never mind. Okay, yep, I shake his hand.
Girthy hands. Anyway, he plump. The table kind of shakes every time that he wobbles his little ass back to his chair. Plump. Fixes it. Right. Well, before the aid gets here, we'll be glad to take any of your questions, if you have any. My associates here, Yard and Murgith, they will gladly give you any of their wisdom. And she leans in, crossing her arms on the table, and her eyes open wide. Think of it like a snake, like poising at you, but not in a threatening manner. And then the Dragonborn actually opens his eyes and holds them in a very like delicate, fingertips touching manner on the table, looking down at you all.
Actually, I have a question.
Yes.
If this creature is so dangerous, why aren't you guys taking care of it? Why are you entrusting it to some new people?
Oh no.
He gets up.
Oh. Just dead. Everyone dead.
Nah. He gets up. Oh, my back, motherfucker! And he gets back
Let's
down.
see.
And
I think he's
sits.
lying.
Totally. I look at him very skeptically.
You can roll an insight check if you want.
I would love to roll an insight check.
He is actually not lying.
Oh.
What? He just lifted up a warhammer that was as big as he is.
So while that beard is gold, his hair that's under his helmet is not. It's got that gray. He is an old man, and he speaks up. Oh, Yard, fucking explain.
I love him. Can we take him with?
Could try to.
You have to feed and take
No.
care of him.
That's okay. I can feed him. I'll carry him on my back. He's small enough. Oh, he can get a
Right.
whole new world perspective.
Tall.
Um, well, needless to say, our friend here, he's a little,
Old?
old, would be the appropriate word. I too am not of good age, and Mergith here isn't the most combat-oriented.
He, like, eyes him jealously.
Aw.
I myself have leaned myself more towards teaching the ways of the old dragon clan. My gods smile down upon me, but my bones do not smile back.
It is deep.
On top of that, as we have mentioned before, but probably not as well,
He stares down the in pain door.
we are looking to help younger generations take on the Chaos Army, as it is an ever-imposing threat that will one day affect all of us if we do not do something about it now.
Right. So you talk about leaving your legacy, but here we are, 3 people just off the street. You don't know anything about us, how well we're going to do. Why do it this way? Why choose a random 3 people or 4 or whoever many showed up?
Well,
Don't you have like interns or someone under you who
Intern.
has been training for this? It just seems like a weird way to pass down a legacy.
He smiles to himself and chuckles a bit, and then speaks up again.
in a manner of speaking, you are very right. But such a wise comment, an observation even, is one that we're looking for. If you had come through here, unarmed, civilians off the street that had never even heard of the Creed, we would not give you such a task, or offer such a job.
All right. Fair enough. I hope we don't die.
I do.
As you say that, you hear a knock on the cellar door, and the dwarf calls out, "Come in!" Still, like, holding his back. Now he's being overdramatic. Coming in, and I can actually show you this individual, as they have a token. And coming down the stairs is this individual.
Oh, hello. That was not in character. That was not in character.
Hey there, Daddy. That was awesome.
Oh no, that was in character. What are you doing?
That was a joke. I didn't say that. Please, Dungeon Master, Dungeon Daddy, no. It's too quiet. I don't like it.
Why, hello there.
Howdy.
It's pleasure to meet you too.
Wait a minute.
And he closes the door behind him, the cellar doors.
I'm an embarrassment to my family and everybody in this room. God damn it.
My character is laughing behind her hand.
Evan's just gonna give him a pat on the back.
Oh no. That's all right.
I gotta refresh my D20. Broke my D20.
Oh no.
Okay. The individual speaks up and goes, I'm not late, am I? Oh, take a seat. Wherever. There's plenty of them. Would you stop with the fucking and she smacks him on the back, and you hear a oh yeah.
He likes it, I think.
You may not be able to swing a sword, but God, can you hit a man in the back?
Yeah, tell it to my ex-husband.
She rolls her eyes and looks over and goes, "Welcome, Avery. It's welcome. I'll just sit right here if that's quite all right with you." He looks to you all.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, he sits at the opposite end of the table so that the table seems fully filled, even though it's not. And he goes, "Well, if I'm not late, well, where were we?" He just smiles gleefully. Seems like a young adventurer that knows them, but he's maybe a bit nervous. Burkhead speaks up. "Where we were was you offering your skills to these fine adventurers. Right?" Says down the table.
I give a pointed look to Bryn and waggle my eyebrows.
What the fuck is that?
Because he was
What?
talking about lending his skills to the group. You know, you hit on it, Bryn, when he got in.
I forgot I hit on him. See, I try to forget.
In character or out of character?
Wait, what? Oh, I didn't say that in character, no.
Yes, you did!
No, you
Wait,
didn't.
oh, no, I thought I did hit on in character.
Well,
It was
you
an
did.
accident, but
Yeah, no, you. I allowed that to be in character, but just for future sake for everyone, believe it or not, in D&D, if you say that something isn't in character, like you're making a joke or whatnot, like I've been doing, it of course isn't in character. You have control of your characters. But that time I was just messing with Haley because
God damn it! I wanted him to call him Daddy.
you can. No. It's in character.
No, not
he
anymore.
knows. He knows.
Oh.
He's looking at you.
I'm gonna look at him back. Wait, how's he looking at me?
Confused.
Oh my God, I'm
I
blushing.
fucking love
Oh.
it.
Fine, I'm just not gonna look at him then.
Also, he is a water genasi.
Love
He got that ass. You know what I'm saying? Get that ass.
With this
I'm sorry.
light blue skin and this sort of like teal greenish hair.
Oh my God, he's my type.
Pretty much like in the token. Very like narrowed face. He does seem to be, he has the same like trait that a lot of water genasis would have, which is it looks like he's sweating, but he's not. It's actually just water.
He's nervous around me. My God.
It's just water that basically makes or keeps him sort of moist so that he can be comfortable.
Oh.
And he speaks up and he goes, "Right, well, I would be glad to give my assistance. What are your capabilities, if you don't mind me asking?" Looking around at the three of you.
I'm gonna go first. I'm great with a longbow. You know what I'm saying?
Roll persuasion.
Oh fuck! I'm fucked. Where's that?
Oh my
Found
God.
it. Fuck! I'm fucked.
No, you got a good roll.
Oh, that was
I'm getting
good.
fucked. I'm getting.
Right.
Wink, wink.
Haven't quite heard it put that way in a long time.
Can I roll for my dick size and hit? Just kidding.
He probably already has his.
Roll a 1d12.
Oh shit. Yeah, we could be up to 12 feet.
Actually, no, for you. I'm sorry.
Feet.
I fucked up. For you, it's a roll of 1d8. I apologize. Because this is a very
'Cause I'm
important
white.
roll, of course.
1d8. Oh, let's go. I'm
Nice.
passing,
Oh,
boy.
nice.
There
My
you go.
dick is 7 inches, Adam. Oh, I'm huge. Is that hard or soft? Am I a
Asking the
grower?
important questions.
Am I a grower or a shower? I hope that's when it's. Oh god, that'd be so. Okay, I'm stop thinking about it.
It's hard. So,
Okay, I'm fine with that.
all right. So, Avery, after acknowledging your flirting,
Oh.
gives a humbled smile and looks over to you, Nimble, to look at the opposite side of the table, unless you're sitting with them.
No, that's fine. I am good with a longbow, an actual longbow.
Oh wait, me too. That's what I was.
She replies very dryly.
I thought this was weird.
He,
I'm gonna cry.
now this is gonna. You guys wanted romance. I'm just gonna tell you right
Oh,
now.
no.
This next one's gonna
I
upset
didn't want.
you.
I don't. Oh
Oh
god.
boy.
I feel like. All right, I'm gonna leave it up to the fates as well.
No, no fate.
Okay, so he looks at you, and this time you can see pink blush through the blue skin after you say this.
Yes.
Admiring your drive, and he
Aw.
says, "Alrighty, so we have two ranged fighters," and he turns over to you, Heaven.
I can do spell casting, and I have a mace.
So modest.
Very.
I see I see you have a shield on your back.
I do, yeah.
That do you ever use it?
When needed, yes.
You're going to need it. And he
Oh, no.
smiles.
Oh god, okay.
Well, I just mean you seem to be protecting two light on their feet individuals, very talented individuals with longbows, and you have defensive capabilities, it seems, and I'll be glad to let you know that I, of course, have those too. And you can see that while he is not carrying a shield, he is in a chain shirt, like a chainmail shirt.
Nice.
And he also has a mace on his hip
Aww.
Cool.
that he doesn't pull it out, but he looks down to it and goes, I'm rather capable in a fight. I don't mind taking the lead, but I won't stand in your way. And he smiles to all of you.
Evan is gonna give him a cheery smile back.
Yes, you
I'm
can give.
pulling my hood away, or pulling my hood over my face, because I'm embarrassed.
Let me see something.
Oh,
I
fuck, no.
I roll my eyes.
We're not even a full session into this game.
I embarrassed myself. I didn't even mean to.
All right, so Burkhead speaks up, goes, Avery, you have most of the details. You know the ways of travel, but these fine adventurers here, they don't. So let me.
He's fine too. That was not in character. That is the
Got it.
character thought.
So
Why is he so horny? I didn't even mean to play him like this.
you have two options before you for travel. You could go across the little channel and bay. By little, I mean big. You'd have to get ferry or someone of the shipmen to help you, or steal one. Whatever is your... And he says that kind of grittingly, like he doesn't like it. The other option, of course, is to go through the dangerous twilight forests.
Oh no.
But either way, you need to go to the corrupted swamplands, find this individual's cave, deal with him as you will. We'll leave that to you, and we'll give some advice when you come back. If you want any advice right now, of course, we'll give it for free. We're doing this to help not just the people, but the next generation. We're doing this to, well, make sure that our wisdom doesn't go to fucking waste. All I do is I sit here and I drink, and I used to be. And he like stops as Avery's giving him a blank stare of what the fuck are you talking about? Right. Well, we will of course pay handsomely, as you will be going into such dangerous territory. And if you want, and he pulls out a little pouch. Here's some coins hit the table. I can give you some coins for travel, in case you want to buy anything, or passage across the sea, whatever you need. It will be a bit of a long journey, is the only drawback to this. So of course we're going to up that payment a good bit when you get back.
Money, 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 money.
Given that you're quick about it, maybe a month's time. Yeah, I mean, you could make it even less if you're creative enough about it. Maybe find an airship or something.
I mean, we're gonna miss the party.
What party?
Firefly. What is it called? Wait, that wasn't a character.
Oh, the Burn Bright Festival?
Yeah. Or is that everywhere?
So you're in a place that is kind of half-half when it comes to the Kingdom of Light.
Oh.
So maybe he doesn't necessarily know what the hell you're talking about to him.
Oh.
He's also not the most cultured. He's more of a swing, block.
Swing, wham, bam kind of guy.
Yes, he's a fighter.
I want a party. Okay, never mind. He doesn't know. Can I ask him, or like tell him what it is?
Yeah, go for it. How do you tell him?
All right. Well, like Burn Bright, is that what it's called?
Yep. Burn Bright festivals.
What's my? It's Burn Bright. You know Burn Bright,
No.
the festival. Oh, really, man? I've only been here a couple years, and I know what that is.
Here. As in this village?
Oh, not. Oh, wait, this is a different continent. Never mind. Never mind, sir.
What's your intelligence score? No, I'm kidding.
Sir isn't in a negative. -9, to be exact.
No, he speaks. He looks to you, Nimble, and he goes, "You know, I'm starting to agree with Yared here. You're the most sensible and promising one so far." And
Ow.
I'm sorry, it's the character, not me.
My character nods and says the Burn Bright Festival is not important compared to what we're doing. Sorry, Haley.
Right.
Sorry, Haley. She's very blunt. I'm so sorry.
Well, if you want to throw your own party of celebration when you get back, I mean, there's a whole fucking tavern upstairs. You could get dig down with it. And he starts doing an old man version of like a dwarf jig, where he stays in place, but he's like moving his arms back and forth.
Nice. Also, Haley put in Discord that her power shut off, and then she'll be back in a minute.
Oh, you know what that means?
What?
5-minute break.
Excellent. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Liz?
Yeah?
Why is heaven so goddamn wholesome? I will break them. No, I'm kidding.
Please don't. She's too pure.
I'm kidding. No, that's awesome. I mean, their name is Heaven, so what?
Yeah. I don't know what you expected.
It's true.
Okay, I'm gonna go grab some water real quick.
Good luck. I'm gonna get another Mountain Dew. For everyone that is watching on the recording, I'm just gonna play some music while we go AFK for a moment. Hello.
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 Oh, you alive, Haley?
Yeah, I came back. I was talking earlier. I thought you guys were on break. So.
Well, yeah, for like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Oh, when did you come back?
Just now.
Oh, okay. I came back like a few minutes after I sent that message. My like power just like surged, but we're good now.
I just realized this character is currently as big as half a continent.
Yeah, yeah, you made him
Yeah, I
huge.
noticed that as well.
Dude, I wonder
I'm
how
kidding.
big his dick is then if he's that big.
You're talking about the continent is as big.
Oh, shit.
Damn. Wait, which one? The one where Starshine is?
Jesus Christ.
That's the one that looks like one though.
It's true, it does.
It's true.
Bro, he hung.
All right. Thank you, music,
Oh.
for going along
Thank
with me. Alrighty. Jumping back into it, if everyone's ready.
I am
Yep.
ready.
Yep.
Nimble had just received a compliment from Mr. Burkhead, Earth Good.
What did he say?
He basically looked at Nimble and said, I'm starting to agree with Yared. You're the most, like, impressionable.
Oh, okay. Understandable. I'm not.
He's just kind of a bitch. So
Heaven's only slightly crying.
she turns, she looks away and wipes away a tear.
Aw.
I should mention Lucas Softcock was originally Lucas Softheart. And that is
Oh.
one of my friends that I made into an NPC. But when I told him his name, he is like, I love it and I'm honored, but I want you to
Well,
change the name to
We have to
Softcock.
kill him. We have to kill him now.
No,
Oh, shit.
we're not gonna kill him.
And the way his
He was
character,
really nice.
the way his character's acting in game is me trying to be like him, like in real life. He's very like mellow, calm, happy, very
Aw.
charming. Just not like in a, I don't know, rosy is what I would call him. Very wholesome boy, but also can like laugh and meme. And he also does have a wife, and he does have a kid on the way.
Aw.
So shout out to you, Mr. Luke.
Wait, he has a kid and a kid on the way?
No, he has a kid on the way. In
I
character,
thought he had a
yeah, in
In
character.
character, he has a kid.
Oh.
Mhm. I can't make him the same exact person. Come on now, that would be
Well, you should.
no. I already gave everyone Bean Lake, which is this lake over here. I'm not giving anyone any more.
Bean, 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 bean.
Okay.
All right. So my character smiles at the compliment, but really doesn't say anything about it. But does ask. You mentioned that we would need to travel a great distance. Do you have a recommendation for how we should get to where we need to be?
Yes. Well, with this coin purse here, he throws it down the table. If you would like, that'll cover any expenses across sea and or across air. Now, air's gonna be a little bit more difficult because you're gonna have to go to somewhere like, I don't know, you're gonna have to find a private company nearby. Or maybe just someone who owns an airship.
I look at Bryn and Heaven and say, didn't the innkeeper mention that he was traveling by air tonight?
Yes. Oh,
He did-
yeah.
Yeah.
So maybe we should wait here until he returns and see if he can't help us.
I like that idea.
We could do that, yeah.
Mr.
Alright.
Softcock, where are you? I was not in character, by the way. I can't embarrass myself anymore.
You hear, or Avery hears that. No, kidding. And he goes, I'm right here. No, just kidding.
I'll make you hardcock if you want. That was not in character.
Bruckhead speaks up. That actually is a pretty damn good idea. The ball they go into in Gleam Day isn't actually a ball, but I didn't want to break him and his mistress's heart. It'll be...
What is it?
It's just a big party that they call a ball.
Oh, okay. So
There's
nothing
a ball.
nefarious then.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's a giant ball there. It's the ball.
She did buy him a pearl necklace. Anyway, so if that's your plan situated, go right ahead on with that. We like that idea. Maybe you could get it for free and hold on to the change until you need it for something else.
Okay. Let's go. I don't know.
We just met him, but he seems pretty nice, so we might be able to
He
convince
does,
him.
yeah.
Mr. Softcock, absolute legend at selling some alcohol.
I
All
would hope
right.
so.
Okay.
That's
Good.
my version of a good person, and you all said he was a good person, so I
So you agree?
Amen, brother.
100%
All
trustworthy.
right. All right.
Maybe.
Murgith speaks up. Well, I can't provide combat assistance. I can, in fact, provide some more details. When you travel into the corrupted swamps, it's going to be rather dangerous terrain. And
Where's can you show us where it is on the map? Corrupted swamp.
she stands up, which is all the whistles go. No, I'm kidding. She
Oh, I
stands
can see
up.
the split.
Mhm.
Oh, baby, we see the side.
She walks over. She's on the same side as Nimble. She walks over and points to the map. Not taking her wide eyes off of you in heaven, and points to this region, as this is the corrupted swamps currently.
Oh, okay, that whole area.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right.
There's also a village there that is of independent region, not much touch with the outside world, and they could be at risk too for this Berbalag.
Do you have any idea where in the corrupted swamp we might start looking, or is it just kind of try and find him?
Well, do any of you have tracking skills?
Me.
I
wait.
do as well.
Hang on.
I think we do.
You do.
I have
we're
this. How do I send it?
hunters.
I think I sent it.
You did.
And I have that.
Oh,
and I think
that's
that.
true. So Haley has even more.
Oh my god, yeah.
I'm a fucking gamer.
Not more, a different, I should say.
Oh.
Haley is used to the wilderness, or I should say.
Oh, we have different ones?
Yeah, you're an outlaw.
Oh,
that's your background.
Nice. Oh, yeah. I thought that was my thing.
Yeah, due to growing up in the wilderness and whatnot, and growing up as an outsider, you have a different form of understanding when it comes to maps. You know them like the back of your hand.
Oh, yeah.
Nimble, you also know much of maps and whatnot, although you can't necessarily memorize them as well. This region, she goes on to say, is particularly uncharted currently, but I would say that the southernmost region, the coast, would be the safest place to go inward and start looking around. Somewhere along, and she, this is pretty dope. One of her snakes ejects a little bit of venom onto the tip of her finger. Which would be like a dark green, we'll say. And she uses that to circle this coastal area right here. She goes, landing anywhere there and then moving in on this southern region would probably be your best bet currently. Our scouts have said that if they are, or if this Berbalag is moving from village to village, creepily stalking them, then he most certainly isn't going too far into the corrupted swamps. He wouldn't have enough time with how quick he's working. Unless, of course, he's using some sort of plane shift magic.
Do you think the villagers would be of any use if we stopped and talked to them?
Of the affected villages, yes. Many of them are small in the surrounding areas, smaller than this even. Some of them natives, some of them communities that have forged together after the collapse. There's a couple gnomish villages the farther south you go, and it gets more of the Kingdom of Light. The more eastward you go is, well, more free range, so to speak. Evan, sorry, I'm getting used to names. Evan, you would know that your home village is also south of here.
Mhm.
Or what you can consider a type of home would be down here.
Yes.
Yep. And I would say probably, I don't know about you, Haley, because I don't know how much Bryn has traveled. But
well, he made his way here somehow.
yeah. But has he traveled more than that?
Oh, what do you mean? Oh, like from where he landed to here?
Yeah.
Oh,
Just like in your past. Was he like a traveler? Did he stay home or?
No, he traveled. That's what he did for like the past 12 years. So.
Oh shit. Okay, yeah. So you, Bryn, and you, Nimble.
Hi.
You both would also know that if you go too far south, past the mountain range, which would be hell to get through without like horses probably, or climbing equipment or the right type of weather gear and whatnot, you'd be in Glowthorn. Which is what she's saying, like, you know, they're probably not gonna be of too much use down there in too much time, so you might as well check the nearby villages, like you said. And she walks back over. I might as well go full thought with her as you hear her heels clank against the stone floor.
Oh, yeah.
And she sits down more politely, more reserved this time. And Avery actually speaks up for a moment and goes, well, I'm not the best with tracking. I can, of course, do some spell casting myself and some fighting and definitely keep us protected for a while before I go down. And he demonstrates this by lifting some of the water out of his like mug from upstairs, and he like raises his hand and some of the water droplets come up out of the mug and then fall back down in.
What the heck?
And he smiles.
Cool.
Magic man.
When would you all like to get started, or do we need some more information? I'm just kind of here because, well, I need a job to pay for me mom.
Aw. And me mom's
Well, we're waiting for
We
the
have to-
innkeeper, right?
Yeah. Is he
Yeah.
still here? Or did he leave right when we went downstairs?
He mentioned that he would probably be gone by the time we got out of here.
Mhm.
That's why they were closing early.
Oh, yeah. Do we know? Can we check?
Yeah, you can check if you want.
God, there's gonna be someone fucking upstairs waiting to kill us all.
I
Okay.
love new players and their fear of every corner, no matter where they are.
Because okay. Then I can we look for him? Can I go upstairs?
Yeah.
Or I guess Bryn will say what's his name again? I'll go check for him. I forgot.
Lucas Softcock. Yep.
Oh yeah.
Alrighty.
Like a 12-year-old boy.
Go ahead, roll an investigation check.
Okay. Investigate that bitch. Let's investigate. Investigation?
Yep.
Okay.
You
15.
easily enough spot that him and his wife are just now closing up shop. It looks like they're pretty much done. And you see her walking up to him with the kid in hand. They're about to leave.
And I'll be like, howdy, softcock.
He turns to you surprised. Whoa! Did not expect to see you. Hello.
I have a favor to ask of you.
Right, honey, why don't you take... Fuck, I forget his name.
Junior Softcock.
No.
Softcock Junior. No.
Oh, God. It's a name... Oh, Ezra. Why don't you take Ezra here and, head out the... Just head out and wait for a moment out front. And she, kind of gives, like, a impatient smile to you and then walks out the front with the boy. Oh, how can I help you?
Should I take him downstairs or should I just maybe he'll feel more intimidated to say yes if we're all there looking at him.
Jesus.
I'll just be like, we're trying to get to wait, never mind, I didn't say that. You mentioned you were taking an air travel, whatever it's called.
Yes, my buddy across town, he just recently built his own ship. Can fit probably about 20 people.
That's a big ship.
It's a lot smaller than you think.
Oh, 20 people.
20 people is small compared to like the public services, which are huge air galleons.
Okay, yeah, true. Well, we're looking for possibly a ride to the corrupted thing.
Oh.
Would your buddy mind?
Roll a persuasion check with disadvantage.
Oh
Oh,
boy.
what the fuck? I'm gonna kill myself. Wait, what is it? Persuasion?
With
disadvantage.
Where's my persuasion? Here we go. You baby.
Oh boy.
All right. Well, Gleam Day and the corrupted swamps are nowhere near each other, and that's quite a mighty favor. But would you mind? Fine. Would your friends mind if they ride the Gleam Day first, or how urgent are you?
I think we should go ask the rest of them. Maybe get a group vote on this one.
All right. Well, we have to make it quick. My wife and child are waiting, so
I'm gonna run down the stairs.
he kind of rushes behind you. You see this man who's now in like a nice fancy uniform, fancy clothes.
Oh, you're looking sharp, Mr. Softcock. I didn't even know he was wearing that. I'm gonna compliment him on his outfit.
Bruckhead speaks up. Softcock, glad for you to join us. And he's like, right, well, I'm just here for the little bit. Someone needs a ride.
Yes.
Yeah, we do.
Did Bryn explain our situation to you?
Halfley, you need to go to the swamps.
Yes, we need to get to the corrupted swamps. Is there any chance that we could get a ride with you?
Of course, but he might ask for extra pay, and you'd have to ride to Gleam Day first.
How long will it take to get to Gleam Day and then to the corrupted swamps flying? Do you think? Can you give us an approximation?
Both he and me can. So, from Gleam Day, or from the villager end to Gleam Day, by airship. Honestly, about 2.5 hours.
That's not
And then to the corrupted swamp?
From Gleam Day to the corrupted swamp, we're looking more at about 6 hours.
Okay. How fast would it be for us to take a boat directly to the corrupted swamp?
I can drive a ship.
About probably a day.
I'll get us on that fucking ship.
All right.
I mean, the airplane.
I think it makes, of course, I would like input from you guys, but I think it makes the most sense that even if we have to go to Gleam Day first, it would be beneficial for us to still get a ride on the airship.
Yeah,
I
agree.
I agree with that. We should definitely go Gleam Day.
But in that case, we need to... I don't mean to rush you, but we need to huff it because my wife and kid are waiting.
Let's get out of here, boy.
Right, yeah. We can We can rush.
I look at the dwarf really quickly
Oh.
and say, "Is there anything else we need to know before we go? Anything at all you could think of?"
Well, don't die.
Yep, we
Well,
got that
Yeah,
one, bud.
you've
Anything
said that
else?
one multiple times.
If he has any ale, bring it back.
Okay,
God,
all right, let's
okay.
go.
If I
Let's
don't
move
drink
on.
it all.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for your help. Let's go with the innkeep.
After all three of you close the door and head out, we're gonna do some.
Is
Yeah.
Is Avery with us?
He is.
he
He's
following
like
along?
he's
Okay.
awkwardly following along. Like, what the fuck just happened?
Behind me or in front of me?
He's trailing behind.
I'm
the
sure
group.
I was gonna say you should position yourself to walk behind him. Obviously, Haley. Come on.
I want to look at that big, fat, juicy ass. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. I need to
He's-
stop with that.
He's probably about 19 for reference.
Oh, never mind.
I don't know how old. I don't remember how old some of you are, but.
I'm 23. That's not too bad.
Yeah, that's totally fine. Totally within
Yeah.
totally
range.
fine. Yeah, he's a young lad, but he's still strapping. So as you
Yeah, he
close
is.
the doors, all three of you, and Avery, but you can't tell that because you're not Avery. You hear a voice in your head, very softly and gently and familiar, go, "Thank you for your assistance."
What the fuck? Ooh. What is she again?
She's a Gorgon humanoid.
Oh, never mind.
So she is it's hard to explain the lineage and we won't go into it right now, but she's basically a Gorgon that instead of a big ass tail, she has, or like a snake tail, she's got human features.
There. Oh, cool. Okay. Cool.
And she
I
could,
don't say anything about hearing the voice.
Should I acknowledge it? Y'all might think I'm even fucking crazier.
completely up to you.
Yeah, I'm just not gonna say anything. I already hear those enough.
All
Alright, the
right.
first time. Just kidding.
You just thought it was an average, everyday voice in the head.
Yup.
Alrighty. We're gonna do a little bit of time skipping here.
Yay.
Because it's such long travel. But that means we get to introduce a fun mechanic.
Yay.
Given that it is basically a night's worth of travel, or not a night's worth, it'll be nighttime by the time that you would arrive to the shoreline of the corrupted swamps.
No.
Obviously, you're going to be flying the 2.5 hours ish to Gleam Day from the village. You guys get on board this very it's put together well, but it's definitely smaller than the big ones. You comfortably fit on there, but it's not like you can walk 30 feet and not bump into maybe another guest that's going, sort of thing. This was like a big outing for them, you guys come to find. However, this isn't necessarily taking watch, but we can call it that for one of my house mechanics, which is random encounters. So, this is going to be considered a short rest for you guys, even though you guys haven't lost anything yet. You would normally gain back your short rest benefits. Who's taking first watch, so to say? Like, who would be looking over the side of the ship? Who would be just kind of hanging out, maybe not interacting with everyone, but just keeping an eye out for safety reasons?
I definitely would.
Okay, yeah.
All right, roll me a d12.
Is there an easy way, like a quick?
So on the
D12.
side, that
Yeah.
dice roller, click d12 after you hover on dice roller. Okay,
Plane goes down.
I will
rolled
also
that.
roll. Ooh, just
Whoa.
barely missed it.
Pain.
During your quote-unquote watch, nothing of extraordinance happens. Everything seems peaceful on a nice flight throughout the day. It's starting to become afternoonish, like 3 or 4ish p.m. When you can either keep watching or you go about your day, whatever you would like to do. Of course, this is assuming that you guys are mingling, socializing, doing all this stuff is just kind of time skipping. who would be taking, a little glance next, a little watch next? Haley or Liz? Or should I say Bryn or Heaven?
Probably Heaven.
Okay. Heaven, give me a d12. I'll explain this after. Oh, I get to explain it now. Let me just get my phone out here real quick.
Oh boy.
No.
Okay, I'm going to read this mechanic to you guys because it's short. During a short or long rest or days of travel, the DM will ask a player or two to roll a d12. The DM will then also roll a d12. If one of the players and the DM roll the same number, then a random encounter occurs.
Oh no. Fight.
Liz, why?
Let me...
I'm excited.
I knew it was gonna be me.
I knew I fucked up. You're fine. You never know. It's a random encounter. It could be anything.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Doesn't
why.
have to be
That's
bad.
why I'm looking it up right now. Let's see.
You find some treasure in the hold, and it solves the whole game. The end.
The end. Everyone goes home happy
And rich.
and rich. Now,
Hell yeah.
I think there's actually aerial encounters. There is. Cool. Let's just bop. Oh,
Oh no. If we die on this airship, I'm gonna be so annoyed.
Liz, roll me a perception check.
Perception?
Yes. Yeah. You needed a 10. Way off. Far off, but due to the large, massive size of such a noble and very rare to see creature. Let me make sure I'm reading this correctly here. You spot a young green dragon that is...
Oh.
You better call us over right now, Liz, I swear to God.
that is coasting through the airs, possibly going to who knows where, and it seems as if it might be badly injured.
Yeah, Heaven's gonna call out hey, there's a dragon.
I just want to reinforce, and of course you could roll this as you want. This is such a rare sight that this is like a once in a lifetime opportunity, like seeing Haley's Comet. Unless you're actively seeking dragons.
Mhm.
But yeah, you guys get called over.
My character's amazed. Do we need to roll perception to see if we can tell if it's injured, or is that just...
Go ahead and roll medicine checks. If you want to see, you could tell it's injured, but if you want to see, how specifically, you can roll a medicine check.
Cool. So, something's wrong with it, guys. That's all I can tell you.
Can I do a medicine check?
Yeah, you can. Bryn, would you
we
like
all
to
do
roll?
it? Sure, why not? Why the fuck not? We're having fun. Oh wait, I was on disadvantage. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you can re-roll. Just make sure you change
Okay.
it.
I did. We're good. Pog.
Nimble, the amazement, it overwhelms you. You can tell that this is a injured creature of beauty and legacy, but and of legend, but you're not quite sure how. You can just tell because every now and then it's spraying up acid out of its mouth. Now this is far off from you guys. Way too far for it to even acknowledge you. But Haley and Heaven, or not Haley, Heaven and Bryn, you guys recognize that it's been slit in the throat with huge claw marks of something equal to its size.
I got some good ass eyes.
We're too far to help it, I assume.
Yeah.
I mean, it's there, but to get to him, you're definitely not as, I'll say this, you're definitely not as fast as him.
Okay.
Yeah, of course.
Who are you talking to? Hello? My swim speed is equal to my walk speed.
I can swim fast as fuck.
You guys are gonna
Far as
swim
fuck.
to catch up with a dragon that's miles in the air.
Yeah. Cloud swimming.
Yeah, duh.
It's doing
can do
it can do
anything.
the flight that you guys are doing in about 15 minutes, probably.
Okay.
Let's jump on his fucking back.
Let's not.
And
I
just
would.
like that, it goes behind the streak of storm clouds in the distance.
Oh shit, there's a storm.
And you guys come through some puffy clouds, and you see Gleam Day below you.
Ooh,
All
party time.
right.
Party time.
You land.
We're not here to party.
Oh yes.
The guests get off. And the guy looks at you all and goes, "Right. Well, normally I would get off and get myself some booze, but since you've offered such nice coin," and
Wait, what do we offer this man?
he sticks out his hand. You do have the bag, the pouch. That,
How much is in the pouch? Do we know?
Yeah, how much is in the pouch?
There is 25 gold in the pouch.
I
Mm.
don't. I turn and I say to them, I don't think we should give him the whole thing if we don't have to. I say that very quietly. Very quietly. So only they
Heaven's
can
just
hear.
gonna like nod in agreement.
Yeah. Can we pay him when we get there?
I mean,
I don't think he's gonna go for that. He's asking for the money
No.
like right now.
He
Alright.
has his hand out right now.
Does he know we have the coin purse or whatever this thing's called?
Does he know how
Bag.
much we have?
no, he can't
Yeah.
tell how much you have. He does know you have the purse, though.
Okay. Oh, he knows. He sees it
Unless one of you is actively hiding it, then yes.
in between my butt cheeks. Just kidding.
So if we have it like in a pocket or something, he wouldn't be able to see it at all.
Not necessarily, no.
So is someone hiding it?
Who grabbed it off the table?
Wasn't it Liz? I don't think I was.
None of you
We just
grabbed
left it there.
Oh, none of us actually grabbed it.
The DM was just helping you.
Thanks.
Okay, who has it? Who wants the money?
Yeah, it's a group decision, whoever wants the money.
Who wants the money?
I mean, to be fair, it probably shouldn't be Heaven because if it, she's too nice. She would give him the whole
I
thing.
feel like I feel like Nimble is the most responsible out of this whole
Fine then.
group.
Fine then.
So I'm going to so you're hiding it, right?
Yes, I
Nimble.
wouldn't have it visible.
Okay, so
Okay.
Nimble's hiding it. So I'm just gonna he doesn't know that we have that. So I'm gonna reach into my pocket and I'm gonna give him money.
How much?
I'm gonna start off I'm just gonna give him 2 gold pieces. I'll be like, right. Here you go. Sorry about that, partner. Okay, so what is he?
You say
What happened?
sorry about that. I mean, 2 gold pieces. There's 3
How
of
much?
you.
How much were you expecting for this?
Heaven's gonna
how
reach
mu-
into hers
how
and
much?
give him one
Sorry.
more.
Okay, I didn't say that.
Three
Did
of us?
Heaven did.
Quite all right, thank you. Then let's get up on this jolly road, and he
Alright,
puts it in his pocket.
Let's
Oh,
go.
hell yeah.
Easy enough.
That's not even his normal charge rate. He's just like, he's
Did
just
we just
being
get
nice.
scammed?
No,
Oh,
he's
my God.
being nice.
No, we were scamming him.
We were scamming him.
Damn boy.
It'd probably
Oh,
be
we're the worst.
it'd probably
We
be
are.
about 5 gold normally,
Per person or for the 3?
just for the.
Oh, just for the ship altogether. Or-
Well, normally it wouldn't be a group trait, but since you guys are friends with his friend, he's being nice. But yeah, it would probably be 5 gold per.
Dang, we got a hell of a discount.
Yeah,
Like-
right.
80% off.
Yeah. God damn, we got lucky.
So you guys are now going to travel from, and I'll use the ruler tool for this, Gleam Day, the corrupted
Yay.
shore. And he asks what part of the corrupted shore you want to land on. You can just tell me out of character if you want.
Didn't they say start at the south? Isn't that what they said? Or no? Was
Yeah,
I
like where the
remembering?
green is.
Yeah.
Right, but
well,
where?
well,
Do we know if there's a village anywhere near the coast along that area?
You can roll me a history check.
all of us?
Anyone, yeah.
We all roll and see who gets the best.
Yeah,
Pretty much.
go ahead.
Wow, we
Wow.
are awesome.
Look at us go.
Probably not. You can
All right.
assume that due to the wording that Murgith used, there is probably some sort of civilization there, but it's maybe not the safest civilizations.
Ruh-roh. We can start, I don't know, maybe start from like the bottom part and work our way up, or we can go the opposite way, kind of work our way down.
Well, she
The
said
kinda
the more
curve?
south we go, the less likely they are to be able to help us.
Mhm.
Okay,
Is-
so fuck the south.
So maybe just like start like in the middle, and then we could head north or south depending. Like depending on like what we see or hear. Just kind of like an average.
Okay. So would you
Yeah,
like to land here,
okay.
basically?
Yeah, like right there.
All right. He takes that to note and he says, "All right, well, I'm just going to quickly land, let you off, and quickly be on my way." But he's not there yet. We're not at that point. That's just what he's telling you during the trip. In which case,
Okay.
Haley, roll me a d12.
Let's go, boys. Let's fucking go.
Dragon fight.
12. Let's fucking go, boys. What does that mean? You just
You got so psyched, and then you're like, wait, what does that mean?
Oh wait, no. Matt has to roll.
I
He
already
did. He rolled a 6.
He did, yeah.
Oh, he got a 6. Oh, I got half. That means we win, right?
No, you needed the same number for a random event to occur.
Oh, well, you're welcome, guys.
So, nothing seems too out of the ordinary during this much longer 6-hour trip. Is there anything you guys would have wanted to role play with each other or said or done specifically during a 6-hour flight? Because that's a lot of time, so of course I'm gonna ask if there's anything specific.
I don't think my character would have initiated anything.
And Heaven probably fell asleep.
Oh, come on, Heaven. Come on. Why are you sleeping?
She just had a big meal.
Oh, true. She's in a food coma.
Alrighty, so you benefit.
I guess I'm oh,
Heaven
I was
benefits from a long rest, real quick, is what I was gonna say. But
damn. Let's all fucking go to sleep.
But we didn't use anything. We're fine.
yeah, no, you're
No,
fine.
but we
It's
still
just,
need to sleep though, right? Don't we get exhaustion points if we don't sleep?
well, I mean, here's the thing. It's like 3 p.m. to 9 p.m. is the trip. So do you normally sleep from 3 p.m. to 9 p.m.?
Yeah, I get off work and then I go to bed and then I wake up.
Your character.
Oh no. Okay, never mind.
Oh, and I should be moving you guys. Here, let's do.
Wee.
You fly back over the village because it's the safest way. And you look
Ship
down.
goes down. It's on fire.
All the way down below you hear, "So that's what I took the Kraken's head." No, I'm kidding.
Oh, that would have been cool.
And you
Does Avery do anything during this time? Like, what is he up to?
Oh yeah, wait, I forgot.
Yeah, like we have another passenger. We should be.
So
Damn, we got
Avery,
a good deal.
so Avery is at the front of the ship,
Mm-hmm.
looking down, kind of like Titanic style. And he's looking down constantly, just like absolutely like wanderlust, just
Aww.
Adorable.
Beautiful, isn't it?
You know what? He actually would probably go up to Liz
Oh, come on. My boyfriend.
to
Don't
heaven.
Just
He's
kidding.
sleeping.
Oh yeah.
Well, before you go to bed,
Yeah.
would go up to you at some point and go, "Oh, I was just curious. Are you perhaps by any chance, and this is gonna sound silly, so forgive me, do you have Genasi blood in you?"
Not that I know of.
Right, I didn't. I just meant because of the coloration is very well. And he looks at himself and then giggles.
Yes, very similar.
Be close enough to overhear this conversation.
I mean, if you'd like to be, yeah.
I definitely want to be, and I am listening to them, but watching Bryn.
And I'm just staring. I'm very angry. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not.
Well, he looks you up and down for a second, and he goes, "Well, I suppose we might be dying together, so
Kiss, please kiss.
that is not where he's going with this.
Damn
And
it.
he goes,
Is he talking to Bryn or is he talking to Heaven?
Wait, to heaven.
he's talking to Heaven.
Okay, good.
Would you I just was curious of, you said you do spell casting.
I do, yeah.
Forms of the magic. Well, back where I'm from, when they teach you how to manipulate water and whatnot, they teach you a certain phrase for good luck out on the seas. And I mean, I guess this is the closest we're gonna get to out on the seas since we've chosen air travel, but
Right, yes. Oh my god.
Which is he speaking?
primordial.
Oh, dang it.
Oh,
Because I speak mer people.
Oh,
So you will understand like every other 4 words, so it doesn't make much sense.
What words do I understand, though? I need to know.
All right, so Liz, you understand fully as he says, may the northern stars guide you. Kai, may you.
Oh. Now I'm just really curious.
may you be my wife.
And then he looks at you like he's so proud that he shared his culture with you.
she's just gonna smile back and just be happy that he was sharing that with her.
Roll a history check.
Okay.
Oh.
Oof. Oof.
Yeah, no, you've never heard that before. This is like brand new information despite you having been so informed.
Mhm.
Jesus.
You just smile and nod. It's like that thing when you don't hear somebody. So you're just like, yeah,
Alrighty.
Because you don't want to ask what they said.
So he does land the airship.
Woohoo! We didn't die.
Yet.
Oh.
The corrupted shoreline is this blacky ooze mixture of sand and crimson blood and nastiness.
God.
It's not a pretty sight. In the distance, you can see a tree line that leads into the swamplands. And you get the ever faint smell of rotten fish.
That's what my character smells like.
He looks to you all, the captain of this fine vessel, and goes, "All right, I wish you luck. Now off you go."
Thank you for the rod, sir.
No problem.
Wink, wink. No, he didn't wink. He just said thank you.
What do you guys do?
All right. I guess.
Let's get out there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, just depart the
Um,
ship and. I don't know. I guess. Well, I think we should probably try and find a village or something.
And it is dark out. It's like 9 p.m.
Oh.
So, like, I would say it's it's just now past twilight and the darkness is upon you. The sky, the night's worth has started, which is what nighttime is called. In the Inlight Galaxy, most worlds refer to it as the same calendar year and whatnot to make things easier. The night's worth. So, night's worth has started, and stars are out.
I'm just gonna blatantly ask the other two. Can you see in the dark?
No fucking way.
Yes.
Okay, great. That makes 2 of us. Avery, can you see in the dark?
And he looks around for a moment.
He's like, oh wait, I'm blind. I'm fully blind. I forgot.
No, I can't.
No.
I can't see much. No.
All right.
All right,
So
well,
just
that's
2 of us.
2 and 2. So I guess the question is, do we forge on tonight or do we wait until morning? Knowing that 2 of us
I
can't
know.
see
I have
in
an
the dark.
idea.
Okay.
I have a backpack. I have some rope with me, I'm pretty sure. Can we make like a line?
Make a what?
a line. So basically, like
we're all
Yes.
holding
wrap
on to the
around the
rope.
waist of everybody, so there's no way we can get lost.
You can most certainly try, yes.
I don't
Alright.
like that answer.
Avery, does this work for you?
You can't see it, but he's blushing.
I'm gonna tie you up.
Even if you have dark vision, you can't see it because you only
Color.
can't see the color. Although there is a bit of moonlight, so you can kind of see each other's colors and whatnot.
Maybe just like outlines, kind of almost.
It's not that
Of the
dark.
people?
No.
Okay.
It's more like moonlight mixed with dark. The ground is darker than if you were to look up.
Oh, so romantic.
He's like, well, I suppose I'll be at the back, and he pulls out his mace, and I'll defend us from the back if we're going with such a plan.
Ooh, can I be next?
All right. Well, I think Heaven should probably lead then. I'm sorry, I don't want to put you in that
Agreed.
position, but I think that with the shield, it would make more sense for the two
I
of
definitely
us.
should leave.
All right.
All right, and I'm going to I'm gonna take this rope out of my backpack, and I'm gonna start tying people.
Give me a survival check.
All right, I'm a motherfucking Boy Scout. I hope it works.
Being in the dark. Oh wait, you can't
fuck.
see. Give me a disadvantage. So roll straight again.
Oh, what? Can I make Heaven do this?
Can if you want.
Well, if
It'd
I
be better
fail,
if someone who can see
yeah, maybe that's a
does
good
it.
idea. Can
Yeah,
make
I
Heaven
can.
do this?
Yeah, I can start tying people
Yeah,
up.
because you're in the front anyways. That makes more sense.
Yeah.
Or should? Oh no, we shouldn't tie each other up though. We should just grab onto it. Because if we're tied, we're gonna be stuck together if something happens.
Yeah, that would
fuck.
actually be
Yeah.
Yeah, let's
We
just
should
all
just
grab
hold it.
onto it. Yeah,
All right. Does that work? Can we do that?
yeah. Can we just tie, like, hold on to those?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, that's a better idea.
Yeah.
All right, everybody, grab
So,
on.
everyone grabs on. Avery in the back grabs the very end of the rope, kind of gingerly, never trained for this.
No, I don't imagine he was. It's a unique situation for us all.
With your different footwear, you step onto the you step a bit more into the soggy, nasty sands that are mixed
yummy.
with goo and everything else. You are traveling together as a team. Now, would you like to travel at a quick pace, at a normal pace, or at a slow pace? A slow pace will be double the time, but you can go stealthily. A normal pace is normal either way, but you can't stealth. But you'll get there at a normal timing. Fast means that you will have disadvantage on certain checks, such as perception checks, but you'll get there in twice the time, or half the time, I mean.
How long?
I think we should go normal.
Yeah, I would say
'cause-
normal.
Because we still have to, like, look around, right?
Because
We're
we
gonna
don't
have to
know where
figure
the
out this-
village is. Like, we have to find it.
Yeah.
And it's dark out.
All right. Give me probably with disadvantage, honest. Well, I will also remind you that you do have spells, particularly Liz.
Light spells.
If you wanted to look through any of that and see if anything can help. But if you want to just go for it, give me a survival check. With disadvantage because you're trying to guide 3 other fully grown
Fuck.
people.
Okay.
Oh no.
Survival with disadvantage?
Yes.
You got this, Liz. Roll a
You can
20 and a
do it.
19.
We believe in you. You got it. You got it. You got it. You can do it. Yeah, baby. Let's go. Oh, never mind.
No, I just saw the 22 first, and then I saw the 5.
That was a natural 22.
That
Uh-huh.
was, yeah.
Well,
Pain.
Liz,
Uh-huh.
in your scale armor, by the way, that she is wearing.
Oh, boy.
Wait, what is that? Is that big? Is that chunky?
So it is armor that is made of scales.
Very
Oh.
loud.
Dragons? Oh.
Could be whatever type of scales she wants it to be made from.
Okay.
What is it made from, Heaven, just so I know?
It's like, yeah, dragon scales. But
Okay.
Oh, that's fucking
Yeah.
badass.
All right. It would not be dragon scales, I'll tell you that much, but it could be like something similar to a dragon. It's just yeah. It's big.
It's made to look like that, yeah.
Yeah, big reptilian scales.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You take about 2 steps, and then you realize there's a tug behind you, and you fall flat flat onto the ground. You don't take any damage, but it is embarrassing.
Very, yes.
Okay, so this might not work.
Mm.
Why don't we just do partners?
Oh,
I
true.
can take somebody, and Heaven can take somebody, and she and I can both see in the dark. Can we partner off?
Yeah, that would work.
I'm gonna take my rope back though. Well, fine.
That's fine.
Yeah, you can.
All right. I'm just gonna put the rope back in my bag. My little whatever the heck this thing's called.
From the shore where we're at, can we discern anything that would indicate where any kind of civilization might be?
Not right at this moment, no.
Okay.
You can tell that the beach goes on, and you can tell that the swampland goes in. And then the other option is to go back into the bay. So
maybe not there. Not looking for mer people.
maybe you can just not kidding.
Take my head underwater and be like, hello, is anyone there?
What do you guys do?
All right.
Partnering up?
I guess, yeah.
Felt like we
Alright.
should do that.
Who's partnering?
Who can see again? Liz and
Yeah.
Avery.
No,
No.
me.
Oh, it's Kai.
Yeah,
Yes.
Avery's
Wait, why
like
the fuck did we put Avery in the back? I'm
Because he could
confused.
tank. Because he's a tank.
Oh.
So we wanted a tank at the front and a tank at the back.
Oh.
So probably we should do a tank and a ranged and a tank and a ranged.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, well then. All right, I think Bryn and Heaven should be together, and I'll go with Avery.
You lucky bastard. I'm just kidding. I didn't say that in character.
Sorry you can't see in the dark.
alrighty. So Avery
Wait,
goes
skill.
up to you, Nimble.
Oh, what? It's so small. I'm so tall. Oh, so cute. Are we holding hands or what are we doing?
I mean, that's probably the best way not to
Yeah.
lose somebody.
I mean, it's just like being dragged. I'm kidding, I'm kidding. She's not that short.
all right. Bring it
Sorry.
together. So
I'm being too imaginative. Okay.
no, that's all right. It's just we gotta get moving. So
All right.
Heaven and Bryn, you guys holding
Yes.
hands?
Yes.
Adorable.
Yeah, I guess so. Thank you.
This time, just roll a straight survival check to try to navigate towards civilization. Either of you.
Okay, I'll roll. Oh, I was on disadvantage. I'm sorry.
You can re-roll. Just
Okay.
straight roll.
Oh, come on. Let's take the 18. I'm just kidding.
All right, Heaven.
Mhm.
Are you guys splitting up directions? Not.
I think we should go together. I
Yeah.
think the group should go together.
Yeah, everyone in the group should go together.
Alrighty, not splitting the party. All right.
No.
So
No, never
Not
do
at all.
that.
So, you guys going east or west, or in towards the swampland, which would be north?
I think we should go north.
North, yeah.
Okay, north it is.
All right. You get out of the swampland, and you do manage to get up into the dirt, so to speak. But it's only dirt and moss for a little bit before you notice that there is some disgustingness awaiting you in that swamp.
Oh, God.
What is it?
Filled with the smell of rotting reptile and fish. There's this crimson blood and black ooze that sits in stale puddles all around, and corrupted wildlife of trees that melt ooze from where sap should be coming, and animal life that has seemed to be turned fiendish in the night, scraws and hisses every now and then, but doesn't seem to attack you. A dank musk can at times be strong enough to cause coughing or your eyes to water. And every now and then you hear a very loud, unfamiliar shriek in the distance.
I'm gonna say we're headed to the right place.
Yeah.
Just an observation.
Definitely in the corrupted swamp.
Now, as the DM, since it's session 0 and we have new players and whatnot, I am going to be nice and say this much as well. I believe all of you probably have torches on you.
I think it's in my bag. Hang on.
In your bags. If any of you have explorer packs, those come with 10 torches, I believe. If you wanted the light one, you don't have to.
Well, if we're trying to be stealthy, I wouldn't say that's the way to do it.
That is also true.
True.
Mhm.
True.
Since we can see in the dark and we're seeming to be able to make our way without them, I think it might be wise not to necessarily alert everybody that we're here.
Good idea.
That's a good point.
Just a thought, my 2 cents.
Oh no.
Colin.
Is that in character? Is that what? Hello? Is that something?
Yeah. What the fuck was that?
Don't like this.
Okay, stop. I think we should stop and look around. What is that?
Everyone roll a perception check.
Alright, what the fuck was that?
If you can't see in the dark, roll with disadvantage.
I will be rolling perception with disadvantage. Damn. I can't fucking see.
Heaven and Nimble, immediately you spot this large, fat, ugly
Oh, it's just Haley.
no.
I mean, it's just Brit.
looking individual. It's hard to discern at first, but once they push away the wildlife that they're sitting on, which is just a bunch of shrubberies and whatnot, you spot an anise hag.
Oh, what? What is it?
Fuck.
If I could find a picture of one,
Is it a witch?
I'll bring it up for you guys. I don't think I have.
Can they see in the dark?
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Oh, gross. I looked it up myself. It's disgusting.
Oh god. How
Yeah.
well can
I
they
don't
see in
say
the
that
dark?
out loud.
You're absolutely ugly bitch.
I know
Fat
you guys
mother-
can't see in the dark, but wow, she is ugly.
God damn.
Uh,
Is this thing dead?
I can go ahead and it is not an undead creature.
Oh.
I can go ahead and put it on the screen for you guys.
Okay. Oh
There
wow,
you go.
that is really pretty. Wow.
Jesus Christ.
Flirt. Attempt to flirt. No, I'm just kidding. Oh.
Nice to see some lovely new folk.
Can we help you? What do you
Yeah.
want from us?
I mean,
How?
you came across me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can we just pass then? Are you cool if we keep going?
Depends.
On.
What's your age?
Oh no.
Fuck.
He's 19. Just kidding.
What's his age?
Who he?
Who? Which one?
Yeah, which he?
Which one? Points
Which-
to Avery,
Oh, thank God.
looking visibly concerned.
I don't know his age. I just look at Avery questioningly.
This is a micro villager.
What are you doing here?
Oh.
Any of
yeah.
you? It's
well-
dangerous to be going around such a place.
Yeah, we're just looking for some locals.
Perfect.
She, the biggest toothy grin.
Fuck.
As
Is that a nice grin?
No, you could barely
Oh,
see it
fuck me.
too.
Oh yeah, I don't even know. So I'm not scared.
One of her eyeballs, because she has normal human eyeballs, one pops out,
Oh my God.
What?
Oh,
just rolls on the ground. No,
Do you need some help? Do you need some help with that?
Yes, be a dearie, would you?
I look over at Heaven, like, should I? Like, questioningly, like, do you think this is
No.
safe? Yes, no? Does she nod? Does she shake her head?
She's shaking her head like vigorously.
Yeah, but what are we gonna do? I can't just. Alright, fine. My character picks up the eyeball and walks over. Here you go.
Give me a dexterity saving throw.
What? Oh no. I shit my pants. No, I don't know what's going on. Ooh, let's go, baby. Look at
Oh
that.
my
Ooh,
God.
a 7? Oh my
Yeah,
god.
my dex modifier is crazy.
That bitch maxed out.
Luckily, the
Jeez.
fastest of your group.
Yeah.
You recognize as she smiles, piercing you. As not actually, but her eyes, her glare pierces you as you pick up the eyeball and hand it to her. And as you're about to fully give it to her, and she reaches her giant hands out, because she is like maybe, I'd say about 12 feet tall,
Oh.
and very bulbous. She reaches out and does a hug, trying to grab you.
Aw.
And then goes for Avery.
Oh.
No.
Here,
What
take him.
happens to. Wait, did she take the eyeball or am I still holding that?
Oh no,
Get away.
you dodged. You managed to dodge with your quickness.
With
Right,
the
but do I
eyeball?
still have her eyeball?
I mean, if you held on to it.
Oh, I definitely did.
Ooh, disadvantage that bitch. Good.
Wait, hold on. She can still see.
No, only one eyeball though.
She
You can't see a lot with only one.
she can see enough.
It's a free action or an action. Can I throw her eyeball like away, like off into the woods?
Ooh, eat it.
Oh yeah,
eat it.
sure.
Eat it.
I'm absolutely not going to eat it, you psychopath. All right, yeah, I'm gonna just turn and throw her eye in the opposite direction.
Oh my god.
All right.
Is she still going after Avery?
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
I know, but right now, all I can do, I have her eye. I don't want her to get it back. She just
Wait.
tried to hug me with her gross bulbous body.
Oh god.
Ooh.
Uh-oh. I don't like that.
I don't
Uh-oh,
like
is
the
Avery
noise.
rolling bad? Oh boy.
Ooh.
Liz, we gonna
No.
need you to heal this boy.
Let's roll some public damage, shall we?
Oh,
No, let's not.
Avery's dead. R.I.P. Avery. The tank is dead.
Well, Liz can tank. She has a shield.
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah.
god. Jesus.
Oh no. Oh no, I hate this. We
Shake,
only
shake,
got
shake.
Avery.
Shake,
We
shake,
only-
shake. Shake,
We
shake,
only
shake.
got Avery for like 2 seconds. Oh my god,
30
are you
damage.
kidding me?
She reaches out and hugs him with a crushing force that, and he coughs up blood from such a bone. You hear something crack,
That sucked.
and
Goddamn.
off she goes, hugging him, running.
I
Was
would
she
like to
taking
chase her.
And that's where we're
Hello?
gonna end the session.
No.
I'm gonna kill myself.
You guys, don't worry. I'm very fast. I'll catch her. What happens after that point is up to you, but I can catch her.
I will say,
Wait, really? That's the end?
oh,
Yeah.
that's the end of the session. We'll have to
Avery,
pick up
No.
2 weeks from now. We'll pick up with session 1. But also,
I'm gonna cry.
I should note that
He lost
while
the
he
eyeball.
just survived such an attack, he is alive and coughing as she's
Oh,
taking him away.
Okay, good.
as long as he's alive.
He's not doing well. I mean,
Yeah, but
blood splattered on one of you for sure from his
I was
cough.
holding
that's
his-
okay.
I was holding his hand.
Yeah,
so
it's definitely
probably
on
me.
you.
Great.
And you guys just see her like running off into the brush, and you just hear her cackling.
Is his blood red?
Yes.
Okay. Just curious.
Hmm?
For my own knowledge.
Alrighty. That was a great session 0 or 0.5
Oh my
rather.
God. I hate
That-
this.
That was so fun.
That was really fun.
That was, but I hate where it ended. What the heck?
Why do I feel like cliffhangers are just like Pluvio's DM MO?
Probably.
Sometimes.
He's horrible. You're a horrible person. It's really mean. I'm sorry.
No, you're fine.
Oh my.
I will say that while this adventure is not like, if I had to guess, you guys are probably halfway through this adventure. I will say that very well done. Like
Yay!
everyone, very well
Thanks.
done. I had a good time. I'm sweating like crazy because I turned my AC off for recordings, but
Oh.
Yeah.
I will say thank you for playing, obviously.
Of course.
Thank you everyone for all watching. I'm going to deafen for a moment and go in this recording real quick, and then I'll be right back.
All
Alright. That concludes the half session. 2 weeks from now, there will be a live session on... Let me check my Google Calendar. On the 15th, there will be the first session of Among Our Creed, as our legacy-bound heroes will possibly, and more than likely, given their reaction, travel off against their kidnapped ally. Tune in to see what happens.